The Render Dialog box has been redesigned to make it easier to use while preserving all of the powerful customization options it offers. Open or create a project that you want to render, then choose File, Render to open the Render Dialog box and begin the render process. The tree view on the left organizes render options into categories. Vegas Pro remembers the last category you chose, so unless you've changed it previously, Vegas Pro selects the Use Case category. If you changed it previously and Vegas has selected a different category, click Use Case from the list. The various default use cases appear with icons on the right side of the window. Click YouTube. As the text indicates, this uses YouTube's recommended settings, and you can see these settings listed in the details area below the various options. If these settings don't quite work for you, click the Customize button. In the Customize Settings dialog box, you can adjust all of the settings as you need them. For now, click the Cancel button to stick with the default settings. The Folder field shows where the file will be stored once you render it. To specify a different save location, click the Save Location button. In the Save As dialog box, navigate to and select the save location you want. Click the Save button. Notice that the save location now appears in the Folder field. To save the rendered file to the same location that you've saved your project to, click the Project Location button. Finally, click the Folder drop-down arrow. The drop-down list shows you your most recent save locations. If you want to save this file to one of those locations, select it from the list. The Name field shows the name of your project. If you want to assign this render a different name, double-click the current name field to select it and type the new name into the field. Under the Name field, Vegas Pro shows you how much disk space you have remaining on the target save disk and gives you an estimate of the size of the rendered file so you can determine whether your selected saved location has room for the file you're about to create. If you've created a loop region in your project and you want to render just that loop region, click the Render Loop Region Only button. To render the entire project, make sure to deactivate this button. Click it again to toggle this feature off again. Click the Options button. Note the various render options listed here. For now, leave them all deselected and press the Escape key to close the list. If you need these options in the future, access them through the Options button, as you have here, and select the options you want. Click a few of the other use case option buttons to see how they change the Details section. At the top of the dialog box, click the Filters button to open a list of possible filters. These filters will limit the options to make it easier to find what you need. For instance, select the Pixel Ratio checkbox. Notice that the image compositing use case disappears from the list. Since Pixel Ratio holds no relevance for still images, the option gets filtered out. Notice that the Image Sequence option also disappears from the tree view on the left. Deselect the Pixel Ratio checkbox to turn the filter off and show those options again. To limit the list of options only to video file formats, select Video from the list in the tree view. Now all the video options appear in the list to the right. Since this can be overwhelming, click the Video drop-down arrow. This reveals more detailed options that can help you narrow in on the relevant render preset options. For instance, if you want to render to an AVC file, select AVC H264 from the list. Notice that some of the preset render options have an equal sign in front of them. This indicates that these options have settings that match your project settings, and that can be valuable information when you want to render to your project settings. You can also search for the render presets that you want to use. For instance, if you want to render to an MP3 audio file, type MP3 into the search field. This limits the render preset options to just the MP3 options. When you've selected all of your render settings, click the Render button to begin the render process. Note that the next time you render a project, Vegas Pro will open the Render dialog box to the settings you specified the last time you rendered a project.